Hello friends, welcome to EC Academy.
In this lecture, let us understand CMOS NOR gate. Here, we'll understand how a NOR gate can be implemented using CMOS technology. The NOR gate is the fundamental building block of digital logic circuits. The NOR gate implements the NOT operation and OR operation. So it is a combination of NOT operation and OR operation. NOR gate is also known as universal gate. So NOR gate is also known as universal gate because we can use NOR gate to create any logic function. So we can use only NOR gate to implement any logic function. That's why it is known as universal gate. Now let us understand two input CMOS NOR gate. Two input CMOS NOR gate consists of two important networks. First one is pull down network, which is PDN. This pull down network is made up of NMOS transistors and it will perform OR operation. So OR operation, which means it will perform A plus B if we take two input as A and B. Here you need to remember the NMOS will be on only when the input across the gate of NMOS is equal to 1. The NMOS will be off when the input across the gate of the transistor is equal to 0. So this operation you need to remember so that you can understand the NOR gate. The second network is pull up network, which is known as PUN. So pull up network is constructed using PMOS transistor and it will perform NOT operation, which means OR operation is already performed by PDN, which is equal to A plus B. So for this, it will perform NOT operation. So it will perform A plus B whole bar, which is equal to A bar dot B bar. So here you need to remember the PMOS will be on only when the gate input is equal to 0 and PMOS will be off when the gate input is equal to 1. So this you need to remember so that you can understand the operation of CMOS NOR gate. So this is the circuit diagram of CMOS NOR gate. So this circuit consists of two PMOS transistors connected in series and two NMOS transistors that are connected in parallel. So input of both the transistors are connected with A and B as shown in this figure. So here the output is connected to VDD through PMOS transistor and it is connected to ground through NMOS transistor. Now let us understand the working of NOR gate. Before understanding the NOR gate, you need to remember that PMOS will be on when the gate inputs are 0 and NMOS will be on when the gate input are 1. So here you need to remember both the PMOS should turn on so that output should be equal to VDD. So to get output as 0, any one NMOS can turn on so that it can create a path and output can be equal to 0. This is the truth table of working of NOR gate. Since we are having two inputs, we can have four combinations of input, which is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Now when the input is 0, 0, both the PMOS will turn on and both the NMOS will turn off. Since both the PMOS is turned on, VDD will pass through these PMOS and it will be available at the output. Hence, output will be equal to 1. When the input is 0, 1, transistor N1 will be off and N2 will be on. Transistor P1 will be on and P2 will be off. Since transistor N2 is on, so the ground is connected through the transistor N2 towards output Y. The output will be equal to 0. When the input is 1, 0, transistor N1 will be on, N2 will be off, P1 will be off and P2 will be on. Since N2 is on, the ground is connected through transistor N1 and it will be available at the output. So output will be equal to 0. In the last combination, when the gate input is 1 1, at that case, both the transistors N1 and N2 will be on. P1 and P2 will be off. Hence, VDD cannot flow towards the output. Since N1 and N2 will be on, the ground is connected to the output and Y will be equal to 0. Hence, we will get the output as 1, 0, 0, 0 for these combinations of input. So if you observe this truth table is similar to the operation of NOR gate. Hence, we can say we have implemented a NOR gate using CMOS technology. So this is the symbol of NOR gate where we are having input A and B and output as Y. So here Y will be equal to A plus B whole bar. So that will be equal to A bar dot B bar. Now let us understand multiple input NOR gate. So this circuit represents the multiple input NOR gate. So it is similar to how we connect two input NOR gate. So in two input NOR gate, we have two PMOS transistors connected in series and two NMOS transistors connected in parallel. So similar to this, we can connect multiple PMOS in series and multiple NMOS in parallel as shown in this figure. So this circuit is used for multiple input NOR gate operations. For two input NOR gate, output will be equal to A plus B whole bar. So for multiple input NOR gate, the output will be equal to Y is equal to A plus B plus C plus and so on up to N whole bar. So this can be written as Y is equal to A bar dot B bar dot C bar dot and so on up to N bar. This is how we can implement a NOR gate using CMOS technology. The NOR gate using CMOS technology has few advantages. First one is that it will provide full voltage swing. If we say full voltage swing, which means there is a path from VDD towards output as well as ground towards output that will provide the full voltage swing. Second advantage, it does not require ratioing or sizing, which means the size of the transistor does not have any effect on the operation of the logic gate. That's why it does not require ratioing or sizing of the transistor. The next advantage is there is no static power loss or there is no static power dissipation. If we say there is no static power dissipation, which means there is no direct connection between VDD and ground towards the output. Hence, the circuit will be power efficient. So finally, we can say the CMOS NOR gate is fundamental building block in digital logic design. It has various advantages like low power dissipation, full voltage swing, and scalability. Hence, similar to NAND gate, NOR gate is also very frequently used to design VLSI circuits. This is about NOR gate using CMOS technology. Hope you have understood the topic. Thank you.